Hello there, Kyle Katarn here,
And the Bendu.
coming back for another movie reaction. Today we are watching The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes.
Star Wars Episode 5.
The second installment in our reacting to the OG trio of the Star Wars movies and then working our way through when they've came out. So this has actually been a really fun trip.
I know, and we're just getting started. We've got like so many more of these to go. But yeah, Star Wars 2 Episode 5. That's where we're at. Do you think people were confused? Because by the time Empire was coming out, it was Episode 5. You know, Star Wars had been retitled to Episode 4 A New Hope by the time that this happened. So I want to know what the conversation was around, like, were people like, why are they starting in the middle? Like, shouldn't it have been Episode 1 and 2? Like,
I'm sure there was a lot of that initially, but at the same time, it was around this time, I believe, or maybe it was after Return of the Jedi came out, but like a lot of the original novels were starting to get conceptualized at this time period. So there were a lot of people asking me questions.
Yeah, by now we've got Splinter of the Mind's Eye by Alan Dean Foster. Was originally supposed to be the sequel. That was like a treatment for the sequel, and then it became like a novel, and The Empire Strikes Back became the true continuation. And at this time, we've got like several dozen Marvel Star Wars comics that have come out at this point as well. Yeah, I love the old 70s comics, man, because they're so like kind of whimsical. They're not constrained by like all the lore that came after 4. And
Truly.
it's fun. It's a fun like look at an alternate universe.
To answer that question, though, I think back then, comparatively to what audiences are like now, audiences now are way more critical and hypercritical. So I think that they would be more upfront of like, why exactly are we starting from here? Like, is this just going to be, are they just doing a cash grab for the future sort of a thing? Whereas I think back then, because it was so original and it was so much more cutting edge when it came to like just cinematography in general, that everyone was just so absolutely mind blown by what they were seeing. I think it just inspired way more people than it did have them really try to question why things were the way that they were.
No, totally. And it was a bold move too, I think. I think it got people talking. Like suddenly, oh, this was Episode 4. Like we're in the middle of the story. There's stuff that happened before this that we don't know about. Like it's a mysterious, kind of exciting place to put the audience. And I think they're more critical nowadays. An important part of that is that audiences have so much more information available to them nowadays.
That is true, yeah.
Like we can get together online and discuss these things and share what we know and have access to all this like a database of information about the movie itself. But back in those days, you had the back of the box. And
that was
like,
it, yeah.
Something that came out in a magazine, and that was about it.
What's also interesting about that, though, now I think about it more, is like a lot of the expanded universe novels that were originally written back then, all of it took place after the movies. There wasn't a whole lot of anyone who was trying to write or come up with prequel stuff. Like none of that was even there. I mean, well,
Right.
No, that's a lie, I guess, because like
There were a few like exceptions,
right, like
to
depending on when XL Naga came out and XR, or not XL Naga, but when XR Kun came out, and a lot of the Sith Lords and all the older, conceptually.
But that's like ancient history. That's like a whole different time period. What you're saying is like no one was really telling stories about what led up to the original trilogy. And that's totally true. That was just like we just didn't touch it. The focus really was on either moving the story forward or going thousands of years backward.
Yeah.
And I think that's because everyone kind of assumed that eventually, like the prequels were rumored long before they were announced. Everyone kind of knew like, oh, George. Well, also just like 4, 5, 6 implies a 1, 2, 3. So eventually, and they were kind of leaving that reserved for George to do his thing.
Depending on how successful everything ended up, yeah.
Right, because they still have to wait and see. Star Wars was still like young, it was still this new sci-fi thing, and it was a sensation. But like, is it a fad? Is it gonna stick around? And then this movie that came out changed everything, solidified Star Wars as like, man, after Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars isn't going anywhere. This is really, I think, when things kick into a higher gear. And
we've both agreed multiple times and have said on the podcast multiple times that like Empire Strikes Back is clearly one of the strongest out of the original trilogy, and even arguably amongst the prequels and the original trilogy, like it's still the strongest out.
It is definitely one of the strongest, one of the best made. I think it's the most cohesive. Like yes, the Return of the Jedi has the most definitive ending. But I think that the Empire Strikes Back is just like a masterclass in sequels in like
It just had such good flow.
it has such good flow. It still introduces and gives you cursory explanations for everything that you need to know. If for some reason you've never seen Episode 4, like it still educates you just enough that you can be involved in the action. And it has such an and like it's the proper way to subvert expectations too. With the ending, like the rebels lose, basically. Like all hope is not lost, but like they lose the Battle of Hoth. They definitely like escape from Cloud City by the skin of their teeth. Han is gone.
Luke
has lost his hand. Like his spirit is pretty much broken. That's where we have him at the end of these, and this is such a vulnerable place at the end of this. Like it was a daring move to end your big franchise movie that way. And also, like, Luke, I am your father. You know, one of the most iconic moments in film history.
Right? And then on top of that, too, now being 2025 and everything that new Marvel Star Wars has come out with and everything that we've seen in the comic books and the obsession that we've seen from Vader now trying to find out who Luke is, everything that Palpatine has been hiding from Vader, everything now that Vader is now realizing that he's just been manipulated by Palpatine, like, at least 75% of the time. He hasn't really had that hard conversation with Luke just yet. Like, this is the movie that we also come up with the original plan of Palpatine. Fuck, we get to see Palpatine for the first time.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. We get to see Palpatine, and he's like, no, it's going to take both of us to convert Luke to the dark side. So it's like, man, even that idea, this is the first time that plant really is, like, starting to even sprout. And he's like, all right, cool. Well, I guess if I get to see the kid, but I'm going to kill him. You know?
Right.
At the end of the day, I can't let you replace me.
Yeah, Vader's like headspace in this movie is going to be interesting to think about, knowing like the context from the comics and like everything leading up to that in the story, because they've really mapped that time period out pretty well now.
I forget what it's called when artists would actually physically paint the backdrop on like
matte
a mirror or painted glass. Like, yeah,
matte paintings. Yeah, beautiful.
This movie and that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, they're so good. It's funny that you say old school Palpatine, because like
he's still young. He's so young.
It wasn't even Ian McDermott originally. It was Marjorie Eaton, and then like the eyes of a chimpanzee, and then like the voice of some dude. Like,
wow.
Like the original Palpatine was so strange, and like I remember being fascinated by that. And now they've replaced it in the latest versions with Ian McDermott
really?
For continuity, but it wasn't him originally. They added him in after the prequels. No.
I'll have to Google this now of like original.
Yeah. Originally, the Emperor looked different, and it wasn't even a full human face. It was Marjorie Eaton on the lower half, and then like a chimpanzee up top, like all hidden under a cloak. Yeah, check it out. It's cool. But that version's not available. We've only got like the latest one with all the changes in it. So special edition.
That's true. That's true. We're watching it on Disney Plus on the app. We don't have our old VHS tapes no more.
It would be so nice if Disney Plus could give you the option of which version you want to watch, you know?
That would be cool.
Do you want to watch the OG? Cool. Do you want to watch the 1997 special edition, the 2011 DVD cut? Like, there are changes still in the Disney Plus edition. Like, honestly, it should be referred to as its own cut because they have made further changes. I've noticed that. But yeah, give us the option. I think that would be really cool because there's so many versions of this, and it's you know, there's historical value in that too if people want to learn about the process and where it came from. But yeah, let's do this thing, best friend. Let's do it.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the original hologram.
Yeah.
For Palpatine. I'm like, do you know what he looks like? He kind of looks like the hands from the Labyrinth when
she falls in the oubliette and they're all like making faces. Oh, totally, dude. That freaked me the hell out. I love that movie.
Horrible moment in childhood.
Right. This reaction has been edited to comply with fair use. You're not getting our full reaction here on YouTube. If you want to watch the full uncut version of this reaction, it's available over on Patreon. There's a link down below to the Patreon page where you can get full-length uncuts, early access, and you're supporting the channel too. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. Without further ado, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Are you ready, best friend? Do it! Here we go. Here we go.
Also, something else that I never really thought about until someone like second-handedly made me think about it. What was your opinion? So, because in this movie, what was your opinion on Darth Vader having his robes on top of the chest armor versus now, as we'll see in this one, his robes are underneath his chest armor.
Right.
Which one do you think looked better?
I always thought that it looked better under the cloak, but over the like side robes.
Like the armor was over the slit. Yeah,
it definitely feels like a medieval knights, like a what's that called? Like a gorget, I think, is the armor piece that sits up here.
The evil Lord Darth Vader, obsessed with finding young Skywalker, has dispatched thousands of remote probes into the far reaches of space.
Fully obsessed.
Fully.
Dr. Aphra brought him the information from Naboo and Skywalker. Boba Fett was part of that search too. Boba Fett's actually the one that brought him the name.
There's such history. See, it's like now we get to think about that, like watching this now, because now Vader also has a new helmet. He's not rocking the red lenses anymore. He's just black on black. He's just black on black.
He's in his goth era.
God, Star Destroyers were just so solid, just so like menacing as the giant ship.
That's such a cool shot. I love the way they all like have a little blue flare and then they shoot off in different directions. They're little like directional thrusters. I'm also really glad we're watching this movie today because it's like really hot out. So I'm glad we're watching like a cold movie. Funny. You know? Flamming on the flim flam.
I really kind of love the design of probe droid.
Yeah, dude, Vipers look so good. They look so good.
The fact that What's-Her-Nuts from Alpha Squadron got to have like a miniature one as like her little remote droid drone helper.
Oh, the Seeker droids? Iden Versio.
Dude.
The Seventh Sister has like a version of them too in Rebels.
That's right.
Yeah, there's our boy.
Oh, the Tauntaun.
Mark Hamill, fresh out of a really bad car accident.
Was he really?
Oh, yeah. Some say that that's why they wrote in the Wampa attack the way they did. Was
because he was all beaten up?
Because his face was all scarred and he needed time still to heal. And so they just like wrote it in that he got like attacked. And they shot this scene much later, you know, when he'd healed a lot more.
Steady. Hey, steady, girl. Hey, what's the matter?
I love Tauntauns, dude. They're so like hapless and like dopey looking, but they're cute.
Dude, just out of nowhere, dude. It just...
I can't believe that surprised me. I've seen this so many times.
Just absolute stealth attack. Just full bear claw.
Well, stealth on this silly human, but like that Tauntaun was freaking out. And he's got noses. Like he must have smelled him coming.
Yeah. But the fact that it came from under, I think, is what it just got the jump on it.
I love the way they run. Phil Tippett like nailed it with the little stop motion of their running.
Yeah,
so good.
Such floppy feet. There's the first gonk.
3 gonks in a row. That is a gonk parade right there.
God, have you seen the little behind the scenes clip of this where it's Chewie's actor saying in English what Chewie's actually saying?
Peter Mayhew? Yeah, I have.
It just makes so much more sense conceptually.
Oh, I mean, I think it's pretty clear what Chewie's saying. He's a very expressive Wookiee.
She's so pretty. She's so goddamn pretty. This is like the prettiest I think Leia ever gets. This movie.
Sensors are in place. You'll know if anything comes around.
When I was a little kid, I didn't realize that the other women were wearing earphones, and I thought that the official rebel hairstyle was to do
with the
like,
buns.
The buns.
Man,
I thought they were all wearing the buns.
General, I gotta leave. I can't stay anymore. If I don't pay off Jabba the Hutt, I'm a dead man.
Death mark's not an easy thing to lose.
You're a good fighter, Solo. I hate to lose you.
Thank you, General.
This is also Solo's coolest jacket.
Well, Your Highness,
Agreed. His Empire Strikes Back look is the best.
I
do really like his Andor trench coat, though, too.
That's true.
I thought you had decided to stay.
Well, the bounty hunter we ran into when Lord Mendel changed my mind.
Lord Mendel, shout out.
We need.
Yes.
Well, what about you need?
I need. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, they had such good chemistry.
Probably do.
I mean, but like honestly, if he's full general in the rebellion, like, wouldn't that afford him some sort of offer him some sort of bodyguard? Like, if you're general of a rebellion and you have to worry about a bounty hunter, like, wouldn't that kind of just come with the territory?
No, I mean,
Wouldn't there be contingencies for a bounty hunter?
General of a rebellion. They can't exactly spare people for that. Plus, they're at a secret rebel base. If a bounty hunter can find them here, then the Empire can find them here, too. So he probably feels pretty safe.
That's true.
Well, it's Princess Leia, sir. She's been trying to get you on the
I
communicator.
turned it off.
I don't want to talk to her.
Oh, well, Princess Leia is wondering about Master Luke. He hasn't come back yet. Nobody knows where he is.
What do you mean nobody knows?
Well, you said...
Tech officer! Tech officer!
Excuse me, sir.
See, I love Han because he's just like the perfect combination of Gimli and Legolas,
Yeah.
you know? But he's definitely, I think, more on the Gimli spectrum of the film.
Weirdly, I know exactly what you mean.
Like, he's ride or die for his friends, you know?
Yeah, the instant he realizes that Luke might be in trouble, he's like, drops what he's doing. He's like, we got to solve this.
Yeah. I forget if there's a person in the Tauntaun suit or if they, like, put an animal in there. Like,
I think it's a big
kangaroo.
puppet in those scenes.
Yeah, see?
Your tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first marker. Then I'll see you in hell.
I'll see you in hell. Right. Fun fact, that's a bigger Wampa that the current Wampa killed and ate and stole his cave.
That's how it works.
Such is the way of Wampa life.
Circle of life.
Much like how sea lions are called beach masters, he is the cave master.
Yeah, see how he's all messed up in the face? Like, obviously there's movie makeup enhancing it, but, like, his face was already rough from the accident.
Damn, I didn't know that at all. How do you think the Wampa froze him upside down like that? Do you think he just, like...
You know, that's a really good question.
He stuck Luke's feet in his mouth, made it all wet, and then just, like, stuck it up there,
Ugh.
knowing that it would just, like, the spit would freeze and hold him there, you know what I mean?
I've managed to go 36 years without that mental image, and now that's all I'm going to see whenever I watch this scene. So thank you for that. God. Ugh.
See, the Wampa's like, what are you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? I stuck you in that ceiling for a reason. Gone.
I think that's one of the special edition changes people don't talk about enough is adding more Wampa shots to that sequence. I think it's a great idea. That's one change I am pro.
Because we got to see it. We actually got to, like, appreciate its aesthetic and, like, how big and massive it actually was. You get more size comparison.
I mean, before it kind of worked with, like, the subjective camera angles, but I think you should show. In Star Wars, you should show.
Between the Tauntauns and the Wampas also, it is interesting that I can't say a majority of the Hoth species because we only get to see two of them. But it is funny that both species have the same, like, forward head tusk.
Little horn things.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite Robot Chicken Star Wars sketch is the one where Luke runs into that Wampa at the gas station again.
God, that sucks.
I know, right? It's like a reverse claustrophobia.
I remember when we went to Star Wars Celebration, we were talking to some people who are visiting from Canada. They were describing, like, the tundras like that, where you just can't see shit, and it's just winds and ice stabbing you in the face.
It's wild.
Your Highness, there's nothing more we can do tonight. The shield doors must be closed.
That was a pretty glorious mustache that man had.
R2 says the chances of survival are 725 to 1.
No. And no one's here to say, don't tell me the odds.
Actually, R2 has been known to make mistakes.
Good job, 3PO.
It's true. R2 wouldn't think about slicing open a living animal and putting yourself inside of it. That's some last minute, like, human ingenuity. Like, Ryder, I'm going to die.
Yeah, I don't know if you factor that into your probabilities.
Yeah. 5-minute crafts.
How long do you think he's been laying there?
I mean, hopefully not long enough to have frostbite on his face.
Is it minutes? Is it hours?
Luke?
Ben Kenobi, we all know that you're not cold. Why are you wearing your robe like that?
There you will learn from Yoda.
Hell yeah, Yoda, name drop.
Ben.
Ben, all I see is your floating face.
Obi-Wan looks so serene as a Force ghost there. Like, he's so, like, passionless. There is no emotion, there's only peace. Like, he really embodies that.
It's true. I just find it super funny that he's, like, has his robe super cold, like he's on Camino.
Yeah.
Telling the Jedi Council that he found Jango Fett.
I've never thought of him as looking huddled. I always thought he was doing, like, the wise master pose, you know?
That's true.
With the
That's
connected
fair.
sleeves.
Because we see him so many times with his robe open. Is what I'm thinking. Ew.
Kid.
Ew. Ew.
This may smell bad, kid,
What does it smell like? I gotta know.
but it'll keep you warm.
Till I get the shelter
It's
up.
like every time I see the insides of that tauntaun, for whatever reason, my brain immediately goes to like, and then the trumpet sound. I immediately get brought to the first Alien movie,
Huh.
and it's like when the android gets like broken apart, and we get to see all the tubes and like the white.
Oh,
Goo
sure,
and
because of like
stuff.
the color and the consistency and everything.
And I think this might have been around the same time period. So like it's like, hey, we know our young audience can't watch Alien, but what's something that we can get the visual team from Alien to do?
Man, Han Solo was a real one for like going all the way out here into the wastes looking for his friend. It's a great way of showing how they've bonded in the time between movies too, because like this is a man who only cared about the money, and now he's going to these lengths for his friends. Like
That's true, man.
it's a cool way of showing their development, like quickly.
That's kind of. So I will say that actually, you bring up a great point. I do have my complaint with this is the same complaint that I have with Lord of the Rings. They don't always do a great job of kind of telling you how much time has passed between
No, you're right.
things. Like Gandalf was in that library for 70 years, you know.
Love
Commander
this cockpit
Skywalker,
show.
do you copy?
Check it out. You all liked Rogue One. Now get ready for Rogue 2.
This is Rogue 2.
Rogue
Morning. Nice of you guys to drop by.
I'm still just so impressed by how well the model shots, like how well they're sold in these movies. Like the motion control, it's so brilliant.
This was also, I think, the moment that I've always wanted to be in a Baka tank.
Really?
Just to know what it's like. That looks so cool.
That's two you owe me, Junior. Looks like you managed to keep me around for a little while longer.
General Rykin thinks it's dangerous for any ships to leave the system until we've activated the energy field.
I think you just can't bear to let a gorgeous guy like me out of your sight.
God, cocky Han.
It's true. This is after Indiana Jones also. Yeah, at this point, Harrison Ford has some experience under his belt now.
But you didn't see us alone in the South Passage. She expressed her true feelings for me.
Are you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder?
Who's scruffy looking?
He's fine with nerf herder.
Right. It's a proud profession.
Well, I guess you don't know everything about women yet.
Yep. You know, don't be too proud of yourself there, Luke. Like you don't even we'll tell you later.
Oh my god. And
He's been through a lot. Let him enjoy it. We'll tell him later.
Padme's rolling in her grave.
I know. Suddenly Vader just like sat up straight. You're like, what?
Yeah, Vader just had a shiver down his spine that he didn't know he had.
Sir, I am
Oof.
fluent in 6 million forms of communication. This signal is not used by the Alliance.
I've always thought that was great. He's like, I'm fluent in so many forms of communication. I have no idea what.
Which means it's wrong. Which means this isn't how.
It's like, well, thank you, 3PO.
Also, shout out. I'm pretty sure that's the first yellow R2 unit is the first astromech that we kind of see with like a clear head.
Yeah.
Like, we got to kind of see the insides of the droid head for the first time.
There's
God,
definitely
I
one on
love
Mos in Tatooine, but I can't remember if it's A New Hope or Phantom Menace.
God, this movie is so good. Sniped.
What was it?
Some kind. I didn't hit it that hard. Must have had a self-destruct.
I mean, you shot it twice.
I've always been like, Han, you blew that thing up. What are you talking about? Self-destruct. Shot it twice center mass with a DL-44. It's gone. The DL-44 is like the Star Wars version of like a Python, like a giant ass, like the Rick Grimes gun. So like shooting something twice with that thing, you destroying it. Self-destruct.
God, look at the fleet. The fleet's just hanging out like a bunch of sharks, dude.
It's so cool. It's so cool. It totally is like a school of sharks.
They're like a bunch of cops just waiting for someone. Oh god, and then there's Vader's ship, bro. And then oh god, I forget what's Vader's class ship called. You have the mini behind you.
It's called a Superstar Destroyer. His is the Executor.
God.
Sorry, sir. The report is only a fragment from a probe droid in the host system.
One of my favorite things in this movie is like the ongoing vibe of like everyone gets so nervous on the bridge every time Vader walks by.
God, he looks.
Like every time he walks from one side of the room to the other, we see like terrified Imperials like looking up from their stations. And it's so good.
That's it. The rebels are there.
Because, well, I mean, like, so atmospherically, like from how it's always described in the books and in the comics, is that he's supposed to be a Nazgul. Like, he's supposed to almost chill everything. Like, everyone's supposed to feel what Vader feels, you know?
I mean, that's like, but like even without that, like the Sith lore of why that is,
General Veer,
he's still just a
prepare your
terrifying dude to work for. He'll kill you in a moment, you know? And I love that that tension mounts, too, as the movie goes on. Like, people get more and more nervous on the ship.
Control, we'll give clearance for immediate
Hey,
launch.
Ralph McQuarrie just walked by, carrying his art.
Well, forget the heavy equipment. There's plenty of time to get the smaller modules into the transport.
Yes,
Take care
my
of yourself.
favorite Luke look, the pilot Luke, honestly.
Chewie, take care of yourself, okay?
It's always, it's always weird and interesting when people treat Wookiees in like a familiar dog sort of a way. It's just like, where's the boundary of like, and that's inappropriate. Don't touch me like that. Like I'm still.
I think you're thinking about it like a human and not like a Wookiee. I think culturally for a Wookiee,
They're okay with neck scratches. Like
do
they'll
that a
individually
little bit.
neck scratch.
Well, think about how many big old hugs Chewie's always giving people. Like, I think they're very touchy-feely.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Plus, you know, the same way it feels nice for a dog when you pet him when he's got long hair, probably feels nice for a Wookiee, too.
God, look at the
I
glow.
love that shot. Dude, the fucking angry orange engines.
I
It's
know.
so good.
It's just, I was like, oh my God, it's so fucking
good.
cool.
Yeah.
What is it,
General Maximilian Veers.
Comscan has detected an energy field.
The rebels are alerted to our presence. Admiral Oswald came out of light speed too close to the system.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what got the dude killed over the telecom. I didn't realize that Vader killed him because
he blew their cover. He blew
we
their
came out of
approach.
light speed fast.
He jumped in way too
Yeah,
close.
I never put that together.
He should have jumped in on the far side of the system, but he wanted to go for surprise.
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
God, yeah, you're right. Having Vader wear the chest armor on top of the plate is just he's much more Dark Knight. Definitely much more like just a beat stick of the Empire at this
point. Having it under the robes, I feel like is much more samurai.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a bit more medieval.
You are in command now, Admiral Piet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
God, what a way to get a promotion.
Here's your promotion. Don't fuck up. Don't do the same thing that guy did.
The heavy transport ships will leave as soon as they're loaded. Only 2 fighter escorts per ship.
There's Hobby, there's Wedge. Whenever we get a room full of like unnamed rebels, I always assume that they're like the names from Battlefront. Like there's Thrak Farrell, there's Nom Palastra,
there's Noob Master,
there's Ty Bogdala,
there's Rich Kid 66,
and there's Reach with like 7 E's.
Dude, this level in Battlefront 2 though, this was like this was
This is when the war became a war. Because before we've got a trench run, and that's the fight, and now it's like on the ground.
But like even when Battlefront 2 came out, like that, like the Hoth battle was their huge. Like, look at what our graphics engine can do now. Like, look at how we can flex.
I remember. I love that gameplay trailer. I still watch reactions to that, like to this day.
Stand by, ion control. Fire.
Having the cover fire was such a good idea.
My little kid ass definitely thought that woman was Leia too. Stand by, ion control. Fire.
The first transport is away.
First
transport is away.
Hey man, first transport got away. That's good news. So what's doubly hilarious about this scene was something that we were talking about before recording today. Somewhere in the multiverse, there's Sith Reaver Star Killer infiltrating Hoth base right now, fighting and killing Luke Skywalker. And it was something we completely glazed over when we watched A New Hope. Was
as well we should have.
Dude, dude, it was everyone's
look at this.
Nicely. Oh man.
Also, this is our first time seeing those A280C blasters. Like the workhorse rebel rifle. That's such a good shot right there.
This also.
Now this is such an iconic battle. Yeah, I try not to think about the Force Unleashed Starkiller moments because it gives me a cannon headache.
I think this scene, though, this battle also was like the most easy for us to recreate as kids with like the toys and the miniatures because it was on.
Oh, 100%. I've played this out on my carpet so many times with the figures, with the big old Kenner Walker.
God, the fact that they're all miniatures. This dude, that dude, I can't think of his names right now. But
Veers, that's Maximilian Veers.
Was it? I think it was this one too. Like, we all assumed that these were just called snow speeders when they're actually just regular air speeders. But we're just like, oh, but we saw them.
T-47 air speeders, yeah. Hey, look, that dude was firing an E-Web from The Mandalorian.
Yeah, the walkers are like, don't mind the flyers, just go forward.
Yes, Lord Vader. I've reached the main power generators. The shield will be down in...
I love the little bite-size, like little fun-size hologram of Vader.
Rogue 3! Copy, Rogue Leader.
Wait, I've lost my gunner.
Dude, I love that now the rogue pilot name is like its own faction.
Activate Harpoon!
Yes.
Oh, yes. Tow cables for the win. This was so hard to do in Rogue Squadron N64. Oh my god.
Like time it right and not get kicked.
Yeah, like oh man, I struggled on that level so much.
Detach cable!
Boom.
Man, that move. that mustache. I forget what that's called.
Handlebar. That's a handlebar.
Handlebar
sure.
mustache.
That's a commander mustache.
Yeah, it was a commander mustache.
R2, you take good care of Master Luke now, understand?
Yeah, R2's got to prep the whip.
No. This one goes there. That one goes
Man, don't
right.
get short with Chewie, all right? He's like 200 years old. He knows what he's doing.
Man, I love some of those Rebel blaster rifles so much.
I know. All the gun props in this.
Peaked so much.
Yeah, little ATST. A proto ATST. It's not quite the same.
It's just like...
It's like a half step between the ATDP from Rebels and the ATST in Return of the Jedi.
I'm with you, Rogue Leader.
Oh, dude's got a bloody nose.
Coming around.
I never
Yeah,
noticed
Rogue 2 took a hit.
Set for position 3. Stay tight, slow.
Oh no! Oh no! Rogue 2!
I've been hit!
Luke, you're so lucky that you just crashed.
And he got shot with ion as opposed to plasma too.
Yeah.
It's just like the trench run fight in A New Hope. He's the only X-Wing that takes like damage, but doesn't explode.
Plot armor!
Well, I guess the same thing happens to Wedge.
Plot armor!
It's absolutely plot armor in action. I thought for years that he was trying to grab his lightsaber out of there. His lightsaber's clipped to his belt the whole time. It's the harpoon. Yeah, it's the grappling ascension gun. Which, how sweet would that be? Have one of those.
You alright?
Dude, I love how they just glanced over that protocol droid that straight
Dead,
up just
like,
impaled. Like, what the? That is the most horrific. Like, if that was a person, if that was a body, like, oh my god.
Suddenly this would be rated R.
But it'd be like, no, it's okay, it's a droid. We can make it look as horrible as we can. Don't worry. It's just like, dude, just straight corpse. Just impaled on the, just dead.
the way 3PO shrieks and Han catches him is so good. Damn. They took down one walker, but it's not enough.
It was like, yeah.
And from here on out, the battle's just rough for the rebels.
I was always curious, like, how did they get the walkers to the ground? What was the transport vehicle that brought the walkers? Like
Gozanti cruisers.
Yeah.
We see it happen in Battlefront. Let's go. I love that detail. The detail on the stop motion there. The way like the hydraulics give out, and so it like sinks into the legs and then falls over.
Yeah.
It all seizes up.
Yep.
Distance to power generators.
17.28.
Jesus Christ, Veers, he's just like marching through them, mowing them down. On his way to the shield generator.
Yeah, he literally was like, hey, he's like, the walker isn't meant to do this, but like,
let's do it.
Watch me shoot sideways real quick, just to flex. It's like, what do you mean?
That was about to be the scene with the Wampas behind the door, but they deleted it. Makes sense they deleted the scene. They didn't want to have to explain why the rebels had a bunch of Wampas in a closet.
Yeah. Enter the snow troopers. Enter the
Imperial troops are running the base.
Oh.
Darth Vader from Fortnite.
I hate you so goddamn. God, he's gorgeous. But yeah, seeing the all black in the snow.
He looks so good in this movie. He really does. I like the Empire Strikes Back suit. The A New Hope lenses, the red lenses are my favorite though.
Just a menace. Just a beast. now we're having engine problems.
To be fair, his like ship was like half rebuilt, and he had to like rush the rest of it.
Sir, might I suggest that you...
Oh, he gave him the Harrison finger. Did you see that?
Grab the E-Web real quick. We're just gonna blast this shit. We're not gonna give them a chance.
I like that they have an auto-targeting turret though, because neither of them are firing. What?
There's nothing wrong, R2.
Dagobah.
Just setting a new course.
That's a Sith planet. That's backcountry. We can't go there.
You will learn from Yoda.
R2, better mix me up another gin and tonic.
Yes.
Sir, might I...
Shut him up or shut him down.
No one ever listens to 3PO, man. He's always got useful information.
Bro, I was just thinking, like, I wish there was some sort of context.
Love this part.
Just like ships passing in the night, man.
Man, the model makers were just flexing so hard. This whole sequence.
Shut him up or shut him down is just such a statement. Like,
I know.
That's like borderline racist towards droids, I think.
God, I love the physical comedy of this.
Bro, Han, yeah, dude, Han just...
What are you doing, dude?
Girls.
Bring me the hydro spam!
Yeah, and then this part, I love it.
How we're gonna get out of this one?
Oh, God, they're so good.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
I want to know how many people's debit card or credit card PIN numbers are 37 or whatever the percentage was.
Is he really saying that the odds of surviving this are 3,000 times worse than the odds of Han and Luke coming back in from the cold on Hoth that night?
I think there's more randomness when it comes to an asteroid field, versus like with weather conditions.
He gave Luke 720 to 1 odds, and he's giving Han 3,720 to 1 odds right now.
Because they're also in space.
It's true, and they're being pursued.
As K2SO brilliantly loved to tell us, like, he could survive in space because he's a droid, but everyone else would die.
I'm going in closer to one of the big ones.
Closer.
They're all so just like stressed about this asteroid field, including Han. Obi-Wan hated flying, and he made this shit look easy.
He had the Force.
It's true. It's true. It really does show you what the Force can do.
He had a little bit more spatial awareness, and he was flying a smaller ship.
Okay, well, Jango Fett then. Jango Fett was hanging tough in that asteroid field too.
It's true. I think. Well, wasn't the Slave One also shooting asteroids out of its way as it was like flying though? Because it's a pretty big ship.
No, he was dropping seismic charges to try and lose the tail, and they just happened to be splitting asteroids in the explosions, making everything shift and move. God, that's such a cool sequence.
Yeah, that was my least favorite Jedi fighter, for sure. Like, they had the Jedi were given better starfighter options. Oop, shit. That sucks so hard. Like, you don't even get to see when you break atmosphere. It's just mist.
Right.
Mist and then branches.
Seriously, though. Relatable.
He's just like, everything's dirty. I hate getting dirty.
Fucking thing sucks.
Exactly.
Oh.
R2? R2!
It's okay, he can swim.
He's also got his cute little periscope eye.
You be more careful.
Why are you mad at R2? It's not his fault.
Gross. Don't disturb the water.
I remember I got a full look at that creature with like the Macquarie art book.
Oh,
it was crazy.
What is it? Or what is it? Yeah, I didn't even like think about that. Like, what is it called?
It's like a big crazy dragon snake thing.
Nice.
It's creepy. It's a big creepy monster.
That's cool.
Doesn't eat droids though.
Yeah. That's why it spit out. I don't know. The trash monster is pretty creepy.
Dianoga? Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
If you played Dark Forces, then you have a fear, a healthy fear.
Dude, he got air. He got so much air.
Yeah, he got fully launched in the air.
Yeah, just shot out.
Kenny Baker's lucky he didn't get like a brain injury getting thrown that far.
And look at the giant rib cage. I never noticed the giant rib cage until I was like much older. I thought they were just branches. I was like, nah, dude, that's a skeleton.
Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Blech. Blech. Oh, what a tease. What a tease. What a tease.
Ugly.
That was the first time we ever got to see anything.
Yep. It's that sickly green infected color too.
And that started also one of the greatest internet memes of all time.
I'm just closing the door on him, yeah.
Yeah.
Chewie, take the professor in the back and plug him into the hyperdrive.
Just like a thumbnail. Just plug all of 3PO into it.
Yeah, but you're not going to like where his USB comes out.
Let go.
Yeah.
Let go, please.
Don't get excited.
Captain, being held by you isn't quite enough to get me excited.
Sorry, sweetheart.
So much that was considered flirting in the 80s would be considered sexual harassment today.
Yeah.
Like it's
well,
they would have to change these scenes, I think, if this movie came out today. Because Han is they're totally flirting and they've got great chemistry, but like Han is fully just like bugging her on purpose.
I feel like a majority of rom-coms are like that. What I really appreciate about Han Solo is that he's never touchy-feely. Like, he just says shit.
Yeah.
He just talks trash the entire time, but he never does any, like, he never takes it.
Well, that scene just now, for example, she fell into his chair and then he wouldn't let her get up first. You know?
That's true. But he was also very clear to show where his hands were at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. He did the hover hands, the gentleman hover hands. I love it. Crashes his X-Wing in the swamp, and the very first thing he does is go for the Lunchables. He's got his little snackle box.
Oh yeah, his bento box charcuterie, his mini charcuterie board. Yeah.
I always thought that food looked so good too.
Like we're being watched.
God, look at that puppet. Look at that fantastic...
I'm looking for someone.
Just amalgamation of creative minds and just wizardry to make Yoda.
Yeah, Puppet Yoda in this is one of the things that I think of when someone says movie magic. It's like, I so believed that he was like a real creature. Like as a kid watching this, like that's a person called Yoda. You know, it's not a puppet to me.
Well, it's like how it took 7 people to execute Darth Vader in the first movie. It's like 7 people needed to be on the Yoda team. So like everybody was doing a different part of him. No!
Hey, you could have broken this.
Man, goofy weird Yoda is my favorite Yoda. He's just a silly little guy. Look at him. Making a mess.
I think the Legends of the Force cartoon like broke it down and gave us the best little moment where they started with this, and then they gave us the entire flashback of Yoda just being the greatest like Jedi Master of all time, and then just go back to this garbage.
R2.
Where's my stick? Where's my stick?
It's so funny if he's like hitting R2 with the stick with like perfect advanced lightsaber forms. He's like,
Can't help you, I will.
I love it. It's so good. Even when he's being all weird and eccentric, everything he's doing and saying is testing Luke and like figuring out things about Luke.
Come. Good food, come.
Good food, come. Yes. Seagulls, stop it now.
Because like he learns so much in that scene. He learns that Luke thinks that the Jedi are warriors. He doesn't know anything about like Jedi tenets or ideals, like friendship, respecting someone's home. Like these are all like he's outside of all of it.
He obviously doesn't know what Yoda looks like. He's not some
Right.
Sith apprentice or some Inquisitor, you know, who like he's not hunting. He's trying to learn.
Right.
Oh, sir, I don't know where your ship learned to communicate, but it has the most peculiar dialect.
Most peculiar dialect. Dude, again, shout out to the Solo movie.
I wonder what creative insult L3 just hit 3PO with. Like, I don't know where your ship learned to communicate. Like, he's clearly bothered. Like, what did she just say?
She was
to
probably
him?
telling him that she incited a droid rebellion once, and she said that as a droid, he deserves rights. What do you mean droid's rights? I don't understand.
And 3PO's like, I'm not sure your ship works.
Yeah. Your ship's trying to tell me I shouldn't listen to you.
Your Navi computer is bragging to me about sexual conquest.
Bro.
You're trembling.
I'm not trembling.
Like me because I'm a scoundrel.
I happen to like nice men.
Nice man.
Very nice.
I'm totally going to go to Galaxy's Edge and make out with my girlfriend in that exact spot on the Falcon.
That's funny. Yeah, you can.
I wonder how many people have done that.
Probably not that many.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cast members that definitely usher you quickly through the Falcon.
You got to really want it. You got to really commit to the bit if you're going to do it.
Yeah. And you need like a third person there to like awkwardly take the picture or video for you real quick to like block the view so that nobody sees what you're doing. Yeah, that's 3PO.
Fuck off, 3PO.
That's the cast member right there. It's like,
come on.
Red group.
Yeah, you need a fourth person because you need someone to take the photo. You need a fourth person to come and interrupt you like that.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
I love. You ever notice that the way the asteroid hits the bridge and then the one guy's hologram like fades out?
Yes.
It's creepy, dude.
Like that's a real life thing. That's like being on a pirate ship. Like that's so wild.
It shows you what risk he's putting them at right now. He's like these are the risks that he's ignoring for this. Like it's serious business, even for a large Star Destroyer.
The Emperor commands you to make contact with him.
Move the ship out of the asteroid field so that we can send a clear transmission.
Move the ship out of the asteroid field.
And that's a great way to set up the hierarchy, showing that like he's like, I don't care about any of this. Keep going. But as soon as Palpatine sends a message, oh, bring it out. We got to send it. It's like that's where the priorities shift. It shows that Vader is not the top, you know?
What is thy bidding, my master?
Ugh.
There is a great distance.
Oh, shout out to Sidious, Darth Sidious.
It's a positive change for continuity's sake. But I really do like that weird Marjorie Eaton chimpanzee like original face.
That was something else we were talking about.
It was so strange.
Yeah, almost looks like it was just like a face made out of like hand things.
This boy is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker.
See, Palpatine knew. He knew from the beginning that Luke could destroy them.
Yeah, they changed the dialogue in this scene to include the word Anakin as well.
He will join us or die.
He will join us or die. We got a Death Star. We got a Death Star. We got a Death Star.
Death Star.
Death Star.
And you know that we got it.
Death Star. I love that we get to hear that classic R2 noise like one more time.
A little groan. I always felt so bad for him being stuck out in the rain. Like Yoda's just being a bitch. He knows R2. All right.
R2's stupid face in that tiny window. God, it's so funny.
I like to think that Yoda's
So
doing
funny.
this because R2 was Anakin's droid, and this is Yoda's way of getting revenge.
You know, that's an excellent point.
Because he definitely knows R2-D2
Right.
from the Clone Wars.
Right?
They had plenty of FaceTime. He's like, oh, you're
Well,
Anakin's
yeah.
fucking droid? Yeah, you can wait outside. Okay. It's the least you can do.
Yeah, Yoda's straight up like, R2, don't reveal anything yet. Don't let the boy know.
Why wish you become Jedi?
Mostly because of my father, I guess.
Father? For Jedi was he.
Yoda, you're revealing too much real quick. You don't slip.
Oh, come on. How could you know my
Yeah,
father?
see,
You don't even know who I am. No, I don't even know what I'm doing here. We're wasting our time.
Kid, he can smell your midi-chlorians. He knows exactly
Boy
who you are.
has no patience.
He will learn.
The boy has no patience. Alec Guinness, bro. He will learn patience.
Also, something that I think I didn't think about it before, but like it takes a long time probably to get from Hoth to Dagobah. Like Ben Kenobi fully just appeared on Dagobah and briefed Yoda about all of this before Luke even arrived. I'm sure.
Well, I mean, he's a ghost. He like time and space.
Exactly.
Means nothing to him.
Yoda.
Means nothing to
I
him.
am ready. Ben.
I am ready, Ben. Ben, I can be a Jedi, Ben.
It's a good reveal. It's a good reveal that this is Yoda.
It was perfect.
Because he does seem just like some weird old creature, some friendly, helpful creature. But like then, boom, he's got this power. You know.
Adventure.
Adventure, excitement, seagulls.
Seagulls. Too old.
Too old to begin the training.
He finish what he begins.
I won't fail you. I'm not afraid.
You will be.
You will be.
I didn't realize that he was asking Obi-Wan to kind of look into the future. He straight up asked Obi-Wan, "Will he finish what he begins?" And it's like that's only an answer that could be told from the future.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's asking Obi-Wan to literally tell him how it's going to go down. I think he's saying like, "Are you vouching for him?"
Bro,
it's like are you giving me your word as Obi-Wan that he'll finish this?
That's true. Bro, just thinking about like my brain literally just like because Yoda's on Dagobah because like he's using the dark side to shroud himself. Hence, Vader and Palpatine would have found his ass a long time ago.
Right.
But like thinking about the fact that Yoda as an individual has been able to speak to the living force triad, that he did so much spice and he flew off so far into like the dead of the universe that he met the talking mask, like force entities, like the things that character has been through.
I'm sure he further explored that stuff while on Dagobah too, like deep meditation and trances and stuff.
And as far as the Morlocks are concerned, I'm curious, like if the asteroid worm swallowed them at some point, or if these things are like, if they're either like white blood cells and they help take care of the worm, or if they're parasites.
I think they're kind of like those little birds that clean alligators' teeth, like a smaller symbiote species
that lives inside of it.
Yeah, you know, it's like parasitic in a way, and they probably do something to help, like I don't know, like the digestion of the Exegorth or something. There probably are some. It's probably mutually beneficial, but that's how I've always seen them, as like some sort of symbiotic.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Because Minox exist everywhere. They're not just inside Exegorths. You can find them in random places. So they're so like nasty with their little suction faces,
and they're the size of like large kites too. Like
yeah, they're pretty big too. Yeah,
grotesquely large.
Imagine getting bit by one of those mouths.
Can you? Do they? Also it's a giant circular.
Imagine getting sucked on by one of those. Then I guess.
No. Why'd you had to say it? You had to say it.
Also, love that for Han. Very scientific of him. He's like, huh, I'll do it again.
Shoot the ground again. Hit the floor, cause an earthquake.
I think he suspected immediately when the first rumble happened, and then shooting the floor, he's like, okay, this confirms it. We gotta go.
Like, we have to leave before the stomach acid gets us. You don't understand.
Yeah, if this thing burps, everyone's dead.
The cave is collapsing.
This is no cave.
Do you think that feels crazy for the Exegorth, having a ship fly out of you, or do you think it's so big he can't even tell? Like, it's between the teeth kind of small, you know?
Yeah, I don't think he felt it.
Oh, damn it! I never get a spaceship. Never. I never get anything. Yeah, Robot Chicken really has ruined the original trilogy for me.
So stupid.
Run!
It would be great if Luke did like a little flip and Yoda's just like, oh my god, warn me before you do that.
Truly, though.
Is the dark side stronger?
No, but easier, more seductive.
They're talking about Grifter YouTube right now.
It's more seductive.
It's faster. It's easier. It's more seductive.
Being a hater.
Make more money.
Complain about bricks and screws.
Nothing more will I teach you today. Clear your mind of questions.
Yeah, clear your mind.
See, I could be a teacher if that's all it is. Be like, no more will I teach you today. Clear your mind of questions. Looks like it's been 15 minutes.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, If I got to throw lightning, I wouldn't necessarily feel bad about that.
Does it hurt?
Does it hurt to throw lightning?
I feel like it hurts a little bit. I feel like all innately dark side powers hurt a little bit.
Right? Like you must feel something like, yeah, that's probably the worst part that they don't tell you about. Like as you're throwing the lightning, you feel it come from like underneath you feel it come from underneath your fingernail kind of shit. Feels like a hangnail.
Yeah.
Doing force lightning feels like giving yourself hangnails. Oh, it's canon now.
I feel like it'd be like a mild electrocution in your fingertips or something. Like after the blast, your hands are all like pins and needles for a while.
Dude, I could believe that. Yeah.
That like weird, like that staticky feeling.
Your weapons. You will not need them.
I love how he spent all this time to find Master Yoda, and then the moment Master Yoda is like, "Hey, don't take your weapons," it'll.
And then he doesn't take his advice. Across the whole galaxy to get this puppet's advice, and then disregards it. I mean, that's where we're at.
He does it twice.
Come on, Luke.
He does
Not
it
ready,
here,
are you?
and then he does it again when he leaves for Cloud City, like an idiot.
Well, much to learn. He still has.
But there's a city in the cloud where they're keeping my crew.
Jedi's got to do what a Jedi's got to do.
Shout out to props department and animal department for getting us real lizards.
All the snakes and lizards and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
It really helps make Dagobah feel real and feel like
living
alive.
force. Like legit, it's the living force, but it's also the nitty gritty part of it. You know, it's the part that like, it's the death and the decay. It's Nurgle. Dagobah is Nurgle.
Yes.
I remember being so confused as a kid and not understanding this.
I don't even remember. I've seen this so many times. I don't even remember what I thought the first time this scene happened.
I was so confused.
I do like that they've changed like the frame rate of the camera to show you that like it's a vision, that it's not quite
Everything's
real.
much slower. Yeah.
We did it. Good job. Movie's over. We won.
Plot twist, it was you the whole time.
Whoa.
The darkness is me. Oh, is this empathy? Oh my god.
I like it because it's like a double layer symbol too, because it's the symbol of like, yeah, the darkness is in you, but also it's like the foreshadowing of like, this is your father. Your flesh and blood is behind that helmet, you know?
Hence, right? And then like the second part, like to add on to that, it's also showing like, you know, if you choose to be dark side, this is what you're going to turn into.
Yeah.
And then the moment he loses his hand and then he starts to turn like robot cyborg, it really starts to hit boss.
Yes.
Look at that Dengar toilet paper head.
OG badass is right here.
No disintegration.
No disintegration.
Oh, shucks. You want a guy disintegrated, get me integrated. That's Dengar's motto.
Yeah, like Dengar's getting more and more uninterested the more Vader talks about it. He's like, oh, this sucks. This mission sucks. Why am I even here?
Well, I mean, IG-88 was just watching a basketball game.
He wasn't even looking with the right eye.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
No light speed.
God, that's when you know that shit is just crucial. You're getting chased by the Empire. Your systems are off. Your 200-year-old co-pilot is just going like this. Not a lot of hope.
The odds of surviving a direct assault on an Imperial Star Destroyer.
Shut up!
And Leia just telling 3PO to shut up like that. It's like Han rubbing off on her, you know?
Track them. The ship no longer appears on our scopes.
It must have been a hell of a maneuver. Like, he was going really fast over the
yeah,
bridge, and then he like cuts speed and manages to dock like so quickly.
So if this is the thing, he probably like did this and then boom. He like
That's exactly what I'm thinking he did, yeah. Except that he's sideways on it. It's a really impressive maneuver to be able to cut your speed and land on a thing that's moving through space, you know?
Oh, for sure. In reality, though, this kind of training, nuts.
Seriously. One of the best Yoda shots of all time, right there.
Yeah.
The way he falls down, it's so good.
It's like pausing a Disney animated film. Like, and now someone in the comments, someone now in the future is going to be pausing my face.
Master, moving stones around is one thing. This is totally different.
No,
I will also say at this angle and at this point in time, Luke also has like the most triceps of triceps until
Oh, he's jacked in this movie. No. He's like, yeah, he's in the best physical shape, I think, in Empire overall.
Life creates it.
Dude, this monologue
makes it grow.
I know.
Its energy surrounds us.
Oh, I gotta chill. This scene always gives me a chill, man.
I know, dude. With the Force theme,
the
and
music,
the fact that Yoda,
it's so powerful.
and the fact that Yoda is just such a pure, like understanding of the Force, and just such a pure, like he is almost like a Gandalf.
I love the Ralph McQuarrie image of Yoda on Dagobah with all the life forms and all the animals, and it's super colorful.
Yes,
it's one of my favorite pieces of concept art for it, and I think it really shows what you're saying, like how surrounded by life he is. And also, this scene is great too because Luke's like, "You ask the impossible," and he walks away, and Yoda's just like this ungrateful little shit. Comes here, ignores my advice, and then leaves his trash in my swamp. Like he's like Luke thinks that Yoda's doing him a solid by pulling the X-Wing out. He's like, no, you're not leaving that in my swamp. You take your garbage with you, boy. I love the X-Wing covered in vines. It's such a good prop.
God, all the blue.
You see that rare TIE variant taken off? Sick. That was a little TIE shuttle. You never see those.
Apology accepted, Captain Nita.
Vader's got his dad jokes. And look at all of the crew members that are just like gathered in the hallway watching this, just terrified that they're going to be next. So baller.
Fucking brilliant.
Just under their nose.
It's also lucky on their part that there's no like windows or nothing glass that's related to their position.
True, that's true.
That they're conveniently blocking.
There's like one bathroom window that's suddenly dark, and they don't know why.
Also, how is it that none of the other Star Destroyers are also able to see this random ass...
They're very lucky with the positioning. But also, they would have to actually be looking for it, I think, to know.
That's true.
Because it just looks like a greeble.
They'll dump their garbage before they go to light speed, and then we just float away.
The rest of the garbage.
With the rest of the garbage.
Where are we?
The NOAD system.
The NOAD system. That's where Uprising takes place.
Oh, wait. This is interesting.
General Adelhard.
Lando system?
Lando's not a system.
Lando's not a system. He's a power blaster.
It's a power blaster. Yes. Yes. Yes.
He is. He's a power blaster.
Dude, the percentages and ratios that Han is like running through his head right now is like, okay, is Lando okay? Is he gonna want to kiss me? Is he gonna hate me? Are we gonna fuck?
I mean, I don't know if those are the things he's asking. He's like, I don't know. I think that he kind of takes it on faith that he's likable enough as a scoundrel that he can sort of like people will still be on good terms with him. And then if something goes wrong, he can be like, "Oh, buddy, come on!" Like that's kind of his approach.
So shout out to Boba Fett for having a similar idea.
Really capitalizing on the fact that his ship can be mistaken for junk.
Legit.
And then Dengar's in that field too, in his flying toilet ship.
Like, how does the Falcon not notice Boba like right fucking there behind them?
I mean, he's got dampeners on his
rear
sensors. If anything, if he flies in the exact right blind spot, they're just going to think it's like a sensor ghost,
Yes. Through the Force, things you will see, other places, the future, the past, old friends long gone.
Han?
Qui-Gon.
Queen Trios.
Mace Windu.
Dr. Aphra.
She's still alive. She's not dead.
No, but these are all the people that he's seen recently.
Dude, that's weird too to think about. Like, what has Luke's weird ass comic book life been like up until this point?
It's been crazy, actually.
Like and not even in the craziest way. It's like he's not even green crystal saber Luke yet, where like he'll have Battlefront 2 stuff happening, and then like all sorts of actual mystical Jedi stuff going on.
Oh, there's already been quite a bit. And then after he loses Anakin's saber here, he'll have a yellow saber for a while.
Oh, really? I didn't know he had a... Where did he get the yellow one?
You got to read the comics, man. You got to read the comics. There's so much in there. Cloud cars. More like clown cars.
They really are.
Playing Battlefront, they're like made of paper.
I'm trying to reach Lando Calrissian. Oh, wait a minute. Let me explain.
Rather touchy. Yeah, dude, like they're just opening fire on you with no fucking warning. It's rude. It's so rude. Don't even know what gas planet I'm on, bro. And you're just openly shooting me?
The lighting in this scene is so good. The way the sun's shining on the clouds, like, oh, look at that.
Gorgeous. Everything about it is
Look
gorgeous.
at that.
Cloud City, man. I forget it. What kind of gas it is that they manufacture?
Tabana gas.
What?
Tabana gas. It makes it powers starship engines.
Yeah. So Power Blaster. God damn it.
See? My friend.
Oh yeah, another thing that you would know from the comics is that Lobot is a fucking G, dude. He's so cool.
Lobot's a hero? Oh.
He sure is.
Before he was lobotomized, or like...
Before, during, and after.
You got a lot of guts coming here. After what you pulled.
After what you pulled.
Honestly, Han deserves this, and worse, from Lando. Completely destroyed his ship, and then stole it from him, and, like, cheating at cards.
And how you doing, Chewbacca?
Chewbacca.
Han and Chewbacca.
And who might you be?
Leia.
Welcome, Leia.
Yeah, I guess she doesn't want to say that Organa name out loud too much, huh?
That's true. That's true. That's got connotations at this point.
Fastest hunk of junk in the
She doesn't know if
galaxy.
she can trust him.
How's the gas mine? Still paying off?
3PO having an ADD moment.
Also, shout out to this movie for giving us Ugnaughts for the first time. And then shout out to The Mandalorian for actually bringing Ugnaught culture to, like, the general
I've spoken.
You, listen to you.
God, the lighting on Cloud City is so good. I forgot how good it is.
Who'd have thought that, huh?
The way, because everything is white, and they add so much
Yeah, I'm
color just
responsible.
from like the gases outside and like colored lights.
From atmosphere and sunset? Yeah.
Oh, nice to see a familiar face.
Ichuta.
Ichuta.
How rude.
Ichuta.
That sounds like an R2 unit in there.
Why would you just wander in there, 3PO?
Idiot.
It's not going to be R2.
No, please don't get up.
Also, why would the Ugnaught open fire? Like,
I mean, it was in a restricted area. It wasn't supposed to be in there. Plus, are we sure it was an Ugnaught? Are we sure it wasn't
that's
Stormtroopers?
true. It was just the voice. The voice kind of moved.
I'm pretty sure it was a Stormtrooper that blasted him, because when he gets turned back on, the first thing he says is, Stormtroopers, oh no.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So that's totally what it was. But they didn't want to reveal that to us yet, so we didn't see him.
You must not go.
But Han and Leia will die if I don't.
You don't know that.
What up, Ben Ghost?
Even Yoda cannot see their fate. It is you and your abilities the Emperor wants. That is why your friends are made to suffer.
That's why I have to go.
Luke, I don't want to lose you to the Emperor the way
It's
I
true.
lost
It's
Vader.
fucking true. Bro. For Obi-Wan, this must be so hard, because he's just like, man, Anakin had his emotions played, and now Luke's having his emotions played.
Pulling a snake out of the engine.
Yeah, casually pulls Snake out of the engine.
Part of the pre-flight checklist. De-snake the engines.
You will become an agent of evil.
You'll become an agent of evil, just like what you saw in the cave vision, you idiot.
I understand.
That was a great facial expression from Yoda. He's like, is this kid serious? He's just gonna go?
Just Obi-Wan to, like,
Don't give
that
leads to the dark side.
As soon as someone's about to make a stupid decision, just be like, wait, tell the boss I had nothing to do with this.
That's how I'm gonna respond to people at work now, I think. Be like, you do you. You make stupid decisions if you want. I keep my hands clear of this.
See, look, there's a little Tabana gas mining platform right there. Also, this shot right here of Leia in the window, that's totally, they played homage to that in
Revenge of the
Andor
Sith.
Season 2 with Dedra in her apartment.
Oh, I was thinking of Palpatine, or of Padme in Coruscant right before the siege of the Jedi Temple, and she's all stressed and looking out the window.
The ship's almost finished. 2 or 3 more things and we're in great.
This is my favorite Leia, also. The Bespin Leia with the braids, the red and white dress.
Oh no, 3
Hey, look, there's IG-88 back there. Oh, damn, and Zuckuss? Never noticed Zuckuss was in there. These Ugnaughts just being like high school bullies. Like, just... unnecessary. Man, all the props to Han. He doesn't even hesitate. As soon as he sees Vader, he pulls out the blaster and starts shooting. Like, he's about the action.
We would be honored if you would join us.
So Vader's just been chilling in the floating city this whole time?
I had no choice. They arrived
Yeah,
right
dude.
before you did. I'm sorry.
I just feel so bad for him in this scene. He makes such sad noises.
He really does.
I also really like the juxtaposition of like big creature holding a piece of technology, and for a moment it's like, ooh, what is this thing? And then he just gets to work, and you're like, oh yeah, no, this is like a super technically proficient person who like works on, he's like a mechanic, even though he looks like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like, he's still very technically proficient.
Sausage fingers and all, but still able to like do soldering. Yeah, I wonder what he feels if it's like heat and taser.
I don't even
all
know.
the above.
It could be like stimulating his nervous system directly, you know.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly? No. Good. It would be unfortunate if I had to leave the garrison here.
This deal is getting worse all the
I
time.
forget what a garrison is.
A garrison is like just a host of troops. So if you left a garrison there, there'd be like 500 stormtroopers that are just permanently stationed on Cloud City.
Oh, gotcha.
I feel terrible.
Yeah, you look pretty terrible.
Not as bad as we accept that.
Oh, good. The most uncomfortable bench in the world is available to you to lie down on. Hey, they did the same shot from A New Hope when they're picking 3PO up and they wipe upwards with him. They just did it with Han. I never noticed they did that again.
This facility is crude, but it should be adequate to freeze Skywalker for his journey to the Emperor.
Wild. What a concept.
Ship approaching, X-Wing class.
God, all the shots in Cloud City, the lighting has just been impeccable. Like such excellent atmosphere, especially the carbon freezing chamber, because they've got so much like shadows and then like glowing light panels and steam and stuff. It's so good.
I am curious how many suns they have.
I think they just have the one. I don't know though.
Right? And the only thing that makes me think about that is like Tatooine, because they emphasize, oh, there's 2 suns, it's hella hot. Whereas with Cloud City, like it's so beautiful and colorful. I wonder what the sun situation is like.
Well, that has a lot to do with the gases too, because Bespin is a gas planet.
What's going on, buddy?
Buddy, old pal.
You're being put into carbon.
My guy.
What if he doesn't survive?
The Empire will compensate you if he dies.
So many shots in this. So many frames are like a painting. Like the way all of the foreground has this like amber light on it, and then there's just like this blue light in the background everywhere. It's so cool.
The blue. Yeah.
Like they don't do color like this anymore.
I love you.
I know.
There it is.
The ad-lib of ad-libs.
Yeah, he was supposed to say "I love you too," and they did a bunch of takes, and it just wasn't working. And then he ad-libbed that, and it was just perfect.
Wild.
The way they just like push it over, they just let it fall over. Disrespectful.
Yeah, that's true. They do emphasize that it's very like this is.
I do wonder, like his hands were bound in front of him, and now they're up like this. How did that happen?
Reset the chamber for Skywalker.
The Ugnaughts standing in the back, they're like, "We did a great job. We nailed it. Like we did really good today."
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
You gave him just like a little squeeze,
bro.
Just as like a punctuation mark. You see that Lando like felt his neck.
This isn't even any sort of deal. At this point, there is no deal. Like,
yeah, you're just doing whatever Vader says at this point. That's the deal.
Dude, what a prop piece. Like, it's been so long, it's been so many years that I actually forgot what the real like Han Solo Carbonite prop looks like. Like
it's iconic, dude.
But like, it looks like chrome. Like it actually looks like melted metal.
Yeah, it's like a metal
versus like foam. You know.
You thought you were so slick,
right? Boba's like, I see you.
Boba clocked him the first time that he walked by. Like definitely.
The auto targeting in this helmet was like life form detected.
Yeah, in the books they talk about how Mando helmets have like a 360-degree view at all times. Like he can see all the way around himself.
What a dick move. Immediately uses the princess as a body shield. Deplorable.
Luke, don't hit the trap!
It's a trap!
It's like, yeah, I mean, he knows it's a trap. It makes no difference. He still has to do it. Also, R2 definitely couldn't have followed him through that door anyway, because it had that little lip.
This was before we knew that R2 had boosters.
We weren't supposed to think about that.
R2's jet boosters?
No, the fact that like he wouldn't have been able to follow him even if the door didn't shut.
Oh.
He can't climb over things that are like 3 inches high.
But you are not a Jedi.
God, it's one of the best shots in the whole film series, dude. Look at that.
Just the silhouette in the life support system.
I also appreciate that Luke says nothing. He's just ready to go. Which also shows how not ready he is, the fact that he's so eager for the fight.
Vader's just one-handing it. He just doesn't care.
These shots, man. Like, the kids talk about aura these days. This is aura right here.
Yeah, Vader's just testing him the whole time.
Yeah, he's not even... He's just toying with him and seeing what his capabilities are.
What do you think you're doing?
Getting out of here.
You think that after what you did to Han,
Let's do a chance to save Han.
Come on, you idiot. At least say his name right.
No, Lando's at that level of swag where he can pronounce people's names however he wants. It's just Lando style.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
It's another one of my favorite shots.
And thus starts the War of the Bounty Hunters.
Yup. It's all about to kick off right after this.
Bro. Again, like, the weight and just, like, the amount of side stories that are now just known and, like...
I mean, that's really the magic of Star Wars, is that, like, it lives and goes so far beyond the films.
Well, at least you're still in one piece. What happened to me?
What happened to me?
I mean, he's not wrong.
What a pessimistically optimistic point of view.
He's trying to make R2 feel better about his own experiences, you know? What are you doing, R2? Don't get out of the middle.
He doesn't know how. He doesn't know which direction to go.
I like the point. It's so aggressive. You have learned much younger. It's also because he really has to act through his body language, you know?
Harry. Just parried and bitch slaps. Hilarious. I'm gonna give you a compliment and then immediately serve you.
Luke's immediately so sweaty, too. Like, he's working hard.
Well, dude, Vader's all hydraulics. He's just all
too easy.
And then he uses the Force to... Yeah, amazing.
Woo! Force jump.
Wow, just gassed him.
That's true. I guess a face full of gas to a person in a respirator would be effective, right? They fuck up his filter for a second. He's like, oh, God damn it.
Just... Vader gets every asthma joke ever.
Yeah, he's like, my lungs have third-degree burns on them, asshole. Can you not, like, put the steam right in my face?
Well, meanwhile, there's, like, Saw Gerrera just being like, where are you, boy?
Huffing the right out.
Where are you? You're here. You're right here.
I think Vader would literally die if he tried to huff Raido. I think that his body can't handle it.
It would just be too much. It would explode. It'd just be... An explosion of force.
Yeah, whatever's left of his organs would just give out. Oh shit, he's got both hands on the saber. He means business now. Let's go.
And then here's the joke. Plot twist, Vader doesn't need hands.
Right. Vader's like, oh, you thought that I was dangerous with a lightsaber?
Yeah, I'm just gonna spam.
Bro, I'm a wizard. Bro. I can throw things at you with my mind.
I know, that's so cool.
Like, Luke he's so unprepared. He's so wholly unprepared for this.
That's so cool. He's like, don't forget, I am a wizard. Yeah, I am a space wizard.
It's like, oh, you learned how to stack some rocks in a swamp? Check this out.
Check this, exactly. God, that's so funny.
Yo, you trained for a little bit. That's cute.
That's so funny.
Boom.
Out the window you go.
Another fantastic matte painting. Yeah, this is a great room for like a boss fight encounter, you know? Yeah, God, the production design is like unmatched in Empire Strikes Back. It's so good, dude.
I don't need my hands.
Cinematography, just everything about this movie is top notch.
God, you know what? That's like a Kreia. That's like a KOTOR 2 level, like Kreia flex of like. You think I need hands?
Yeah.
I don't need the hands to use the Force. I can just throw. Always throw.
You think that's air you're breathing now?
Yeah, it's my farts.
Wilro Hood.
Clean shot to the chest by Chewie.
I was trying to take a photo of a poster at Celebration Japan, and this guy in a Will Real Hood costume totally like ran through the shot carrying it was so funny. Okay, that was amazing. He was just trying to get out of the way of the photo, but ended up being like perfectly in character.
I don't know, dude.
Let's go.
Chewbacca's doing pretty good, just like racking up that kill count.
Yeah, but they're hopelessly outnumbered, and they gotta go.
That's true.
They gotta go because there's more reinforcements on the way.
R2 with the smoke screen.
R2, the multiple war veteran out here employing tactics, while everyone else is just like shooting and trying to run.
That is true. It's true. Everyone's just spamming aggro while R2 is trying to play technical.
3PO. I like to think that as soon as Lando saw Han get out of that ship, he knew that his day was going to end up with him firing a blaster at someone up against the Falcon. Like it or not, that's just what happens.
What is the point of this scout building? This building architecture makes no goddamn sense.
This building is here so that Kyle Katarn can climb up to it and find the Reborn Warriors for the first time in Jedi Outcast.
This building makes no sense.
Jesus Christ.
Through the wall. Just through the wall.
Just like getting jumped like that by like an 8-foot tall angry warrior. Ugh.
Angry warrior robot with hydraulic limbs who doesn't get tired.
Another fantastic wide shot. So iconic.
Oh, this whole moment, this entire moment.
And it's one of those things that like it's only significant when you've got the context of what came after it. But I do wish there was a moment where Vader commented on the saber that Luke is using.
Oh, you tap my shoulder. I'm gonna take your hand. You tap my shoulder.
There he goes.
Oof.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me you
probably.
No.
I am your father. See, that is no, I am your father. It's not Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, he gets misquoted all the time.
No, it's not true.
That's a great cinematic no. It's one of the big no's of history.
Join
together.
We can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Luke is so gangster. He's already a true believer. He looks down and he's like, I would rather die than join you.
It is the only way.
Like, that took some balls, man.
It's true. Or maybe there was like just a percentage of him that thought maybe there was a way out.
I mean, that's long odds, maybe, but like, he's like, I'll just take my chances with the fall rather than deal with Vader at this point. Man, this is Luke Skywalker at his lowest.
Yep.
Like, he got utterly thrashed by Vader just now. Like, audiences must have gone into this thinking that Luke was gonna beat Vader here, right?
I mean, he did.
Did he?
Oh, beat Vader. Oh, sorry. I thought you said meet Vader.
No, I'm saying, like, I'm sure that people, like, going into this movie thought that, like, this was round 2 and Luke's gonna win, you know? Like, what a shock. And then the revelation about the father on top of that. God.
Just
the position he's in when he falls. I'm like, he's gonna break his neck when he lands on the Falcon.
Dead falls. Yeah, dude.
He just fully like ragdolls onto the ship. God, those cloudscapes though. I can't get enough of this movie, man. Just the visuals, I can just drink them in. It's so good. Yeah, the hyperspace is one of the best tracks, man.
He's like, nobody talk to me.
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna even try and talk to him.
I'll be back.
Oh my God, you guys stop kissing each other.
Can't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Touch it.
Damn, you can't even trust your own people.
Your people suck, Lando. Your people suck, Lando. Dude, I totally forgot about that moment. I totally forgot about the moment that Chewbacca and Leia like do the awkward look at each other and then together look at Lando.
Luke.
Father.
Don't use the F word.
Son, come with
He just cut your hand off and almost killed you. Like, he thought you were dead. He doesn't get that name.
He's like still processing it. He's so vulnerable right now, you know?
And then there's stupid Ben Kenobi being like, certain point of view. Like, bro, all information.
It is a little bit more reinforced now that we've got Kenobi, where Anakin's saying like, "You didn't destroy him, I did."
Dude, the Kenobi fight though. The Kenobi.
Like he's got it from his own mouth.
Yeah.
So at that point,
it is your destiny.
God, I love the way James Earl Jones says "destiny."
Arthur, come back at once. You haven't finished with me yet.
Hold on, Arthur's got to clutch this for everyone real quick.
Dude.
Here we go. Yes. Also, I love this shot. Watch all the Imperial faces as Vader walks off the bridge.
Everyone looks up.
So good.
Yeah. Everyone's just waiting for a command,
just waiting for the shoe to drop, dude. They're like, who's gonna die for this? The Rebel fleet.
I'll meet you at the rendezvous.
God, look at that galaxy. Look at that Milky Way galaxy.
The shot of Luke in the hospital bed there too. That's another like. Look at this. It's a painting of a frame right there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That galaxy.
Yeah, it's so good. I always thought it was weird that Lando's wearing Han's clothes in this scene, but now I think it's hilarious. Now knowing that like this was Lando's ship and he had that extensive wardrobe full of stuff, he probably was so pissed when he went to open it up and there was like 3 white shirts with 3 identical black vests, and that's all he's got to choose from.
Like I'm sure Lando's fine wearing Han's clothes.
No, I'm sure he was pissed. He was like, God damn it! Like he has such a lush wardrobe, and Han is a guy who wears the same outfit every day.
Yeah. Leia's wearing her OG Alderaan princess dress.
Yeah, it's such a good ending because there's hope. There's such hope in it, but it's still a downer.
It's an absolute downer. It just makes you like. It's the point of like, oh man, what's the
like? We took some hits. We took some hits today.
But there was also so many reveals too. Like we got to see Emperor Palpatine for the first time. Like now we know that there actually is an emperor out there. Like it's not just some like face.
Yeah, you learn so much about the larger conflict. You know, the greater organization of the Empire.
Yeah, and like you said, this closing shot is kind of one of the first times that we get to see like a quarter of the actual Rebel fleet together. So.
Shout out to Ivan Kershner, who directed this movie, and I feel is responsible for so many of the brilliant choices in terms of cinematography. Obviously, George gets the majority credit. He conceived of all of this, you know, and, you know, production design, Ralph McQuarrie again. But Ivan really brought it, man. Like a lot of the blocking, the framing, a lot of the things that we were talking about actually like came from him. Like the way Leia and Chewie kind of look at each other and then both turn to Lando, like little brilliant moments like that. Like that totally was Ivan Kershner's influence. Yeah, dude, that's Empire Strikes Back in the can. Love it. It's a better movie every time I watch it, and that is really impressive for any film, let alone a Star Wars movie. I think that there are some Star Wars things that I rewatch them and I notice like things that either like bother me or like mistakes or continuity errors that I didn't notice before. Yeah. But with the Empire Strikes Back, I keep finding new reasons to appreciate it or noticing new things that I hadn't even noticed before. And I've been doing that for like 30 years and it's still happening. I'm still finding new reasons to be like impressed by this movie that's so much older than I am, you know? Yeah, I just can't get enough of Empire Strikes Back, dude. Best Star Wars film? Maybe.
Yeah, and then next is Return of the Jedi, of which is kind of its own soap opera, really. It's like kind of its own conclusive package. Because it's like very much so how I compare Episode 1, Phantom Menace, to like a Cirque du Soleil performance.
Yeah.
Everything within Return of the Jedi. Actually, same with Revenge of the Sith, now that I think about it. Return of the Jedi is one of the very classically Shakespearean out of like all the Star Wars films. Like everything about Return of the Jedi very much is like has the same level of feeling as Macbeth. Like there's this former king that took over. You have like Vader with this new son of whom is like they're now reconnecting and like he's no longer like the Dark Knight that he was. Now he's been told before like he has redeeming qualities, but it wasn't until actually like the repetitive like Luke being like, no, I see it. You are good. Like Padme didn't die. Padme didn't die just saying that last sentence.
It was a battle. He had to convince him. He couldn't just like show him the truth. It's like, no, you have to get it into your head. He had to deprogram Vader. He had to fight against the Sith conditioning.
Yeah, dude. We get to see Palpatine use battle meditation, essentially.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty dope. Return of the Jedi to me feels like the first presence of like, I don't know, it feels a little bit more like corporately conceived of than the movies that came before it. Like I feel like A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back are just like pure unbridled vision. And then by Return of the Jedi, I feel like they are starting to ask questions like, what would a focus group like? You know, what will the audience respond to here and there? And I think that did drive a couple of the creative decisions towards the end. And I think that Return of the Jedi is like, I love it. I hold it. I put it in high esteem, but I think it is divisive. I think that there are a lot of people out there, even OT purists, who don't love the Return of the Jedi.
For the Ewoks.
And I think the Ewoks is a big part of that, which I get it and I don't, because I love the Ewoks. I think they're great, but I can also understand why they kind of bother other people, because they do change the aesthetic into something a little bit less gritty, you know?
But at the same time, it's like the Jawas.
Whimsical.
You know, it's like at the same time there are other life forms on other planets that you arguably, like with Chewbacca being the only Wookiee that we've really seen. Like I feel like if we were to have seen Kashyyyk in the 70s or in the 80s, like I don't know, I would have been curious.
Which we almost did in the first draft of Star Wars. The Wookiee planet was where the big conclusion happens.
I'm curious if people would have reacted the same way to a planet full of Wookiees as they did to the Ewoks, and if it's purely...
No, I think it would have been different, because it would have been akin to a bunch of Sasquatches ripping people apart.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair.
I think that just the fact that the Ewoks are so diminutive, and the fact that they're so cute, they felt that it was a little bit overly kid friendly. To like, The Empire Strikes Back was very grown up, and it was very gritty war movie. And then you're seeing those same stormtroopers getting like bonked on the head by Care Bears with sticks, and like that's no less Star Warsy, and it's much more whimsical and weird. But I think that people came out of Empire Strikes Back with this expectation that like the third movie would be like Empire Strikes Back 2, and it's much more A New Hope 2, if you ask me, in terms of the vibes of it. The Jabba's Palace sequence is like some of my favorite sci-fi of all time, though. I love it. Easily my favorite part of the movie. Yeah, I can't wait to discuss Return of the Jedi more when we get to that reaction. That'll be coming next week. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been our not exactly first time, like 10 millionth rewatch of The Empire Strikes Back, but our first time sharing our thoughts with everybody on the channel. So we really hope you enjoyed it. This reaction has been edited to comply with fair use, so you're not getting our full reaction here on YouTube. If you want to watch the full uncut version, it's available over on Patreon. Just follow the link down below to the Patreon page. You can watch full-length uncuts, early access, and you're supporting the channel too, helping us do this.
You can also follow us on various social media platforms, as well as our regular podcast. You can catch us currently on Wednesdays at 7.
Yep, that's the Dork Forces podcast, Wednesdays at 7 PST. We go live and we just sort of discuss what's happening in Star Wars, the latest news and rumors. We kind of go down memory lane, talking about old school toys and commercials, and and we rate the Gonk droids too. That's a pretty big part of what we do over there. So check us out. We're live on every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll catch you in the next reaction to Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. Thanks again for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.